What's up guys, welcome back to the next video in learning our language. My name is QTS Danny and you guys are watching my channel Koreawood. Alright, so in this video we're gonna show you guys what is a factor in our language. If you guys planning to learn our language all the way to machine learning or artificial intelligence, you guys need to know the factor and categorical matrices. So what is factor? So if you come here, I'm going to show you guys how to get help from R. So if you guys type help and inside put a factor, and you guys going to get a factor help. If you guys type this, then you guys going to getting some sort of help here. Then you guys, whatever you guys want to put it here, you guys can put it here. So if you're getting help for factor, so if you guys gonna look at here, factor functional factor is used to encode a vector as a factor. The term category, as I said, the categorical and enumerated type are also used for factors. If arguments order is true, the factor levels are assumed to be ordered. For compatibility with 5, there is also a function order. Okay, so usage, if you guys putting here, that's how you guys use it. You guys can put a factor, then you guys can put a labels, how many levels are that, and labels is equal to levels. Okay, exclude no, and a order is order, and number and max is equal to na, not applicable. Okay, so there are two categories inside this factor. One is nominal, and there is another one is ordinal. This is very confusing. The documentation is very confusing, but I'm telling you guys, look at here, there is order and there is unorder. So there is two categories here. So I'm going to show you guys. There is the first one is a nominal, and nominal's got a no order. And then the next one is, that's the first one, and the second one is number 2 is ordinal, and this guy is here, is got order. So nominal is A, B, C, X, Y, Z, because there is no order inside. So it's a random number or something that doesn't make sense. It's called nominal. Ordinal is like we say temperature, hot, cold, whatever, because that's in order. Or the length is small, medium, large. We're going to see, I'm going to show you guys the length, small, medium, large, because that's in order. So you guys can put a short, tall, whatever, that's in order. Whatever you guys put it, that's in order. But say for example, cars, tractors, or buses doesn't make sense. So it means there is no order involved. So that's nominal, because our if you guys look at puppies or cats or animals, lions, tigers, anything else, that doesn't make sense. So if you guys gonna come here and say, for example, wild animal, so we're gonna go say wild. Inside the jungle, say we come here and we put a combine, say lion, then we put a tiger, for example, then we put a lion, then we put a tiger, then we put a monkey, then we put a say tiger. This is random. It does not make sense to our language. So it means R's gotta say even if you guys put a say ID, say if you put a wild, say if you guys LT, MT, so it doesn't make sense. So if you guys say we put a number or ID, for example, so we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we put a 1 from 1 to 6. From 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now we have our ID. So we forgot the C again. We need to put the C. So now we have ID. our id is going from 1 to 6, so because we have a 6 type here on top. So how about we do the factor? So we do the factor of, say, the wild animals. So if you guys look in here, that's the first one. This is a nominal, and the nominal we got a levels. If you guys look in here, the levels here, we've got a level. So what is our level? LMT. It doesn't make sense to this because this is nominal. All right, so I'm gonna put this one. I'm gonna come here. All right, so we're gonna work in this one with this one. All right, so we're gonna put this one as a inside another fact.wild. So I put a fact.wild, and I'm put a factor, and I'm gonna put a wild. All right, now fact.wild. So if I check .wild, it's the same one, LMT, as we've seen before, as here, because we have assigned this fact.wild to this factor of wild to the fact.wild. All right, so this is the example of say nominal. What's the ordinal? So ordinal is different, opposite to this random numbers, or this number that does not make sense. So say for example we have length, for example. So now we're gonna see our ordinal. So we're gonna put order. Okay, so order is inbuilt, so we put a or we put a say dot say length. So we put a length, because length, I think that's inbuilt. No, that's so what's our order in length? So we put a, we assign that one small, medium, large. We put a small, medium, and we put a large. Okay, so now or dot length, it's got a small, medium, large. So that's in order. So this is the second one that we've seen, the nominal, we've seen the ordinal. Now we're going to see the ordinal ones, how we're going to put it in order. All right, so what I'll do is that we have in order. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rearrange this one. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to assign everything to the length, because I want to see the factor, I want to see them in order. So what I'll do is that I'm coming length. So if I check my length, okay, small, medium, large, and because don't be confused here, I just changed the name because I want to put it with factor. Fact.wild, I'm going to put a fact dot length, so fact.length got a small, medium, and large. So that's our length. Our length is small, medium, and large in order. So now we're gonna put it in factor. So if we want to see the factor, we put it the fact dot length, because we want to put it in factor, and we assign it to factor. We assign the factor to this guy is here, fact dot length, and we put it length. And if we put a length, the variable here, the one's got a small, medium, and large, and that's a factor of that one. And the order one is true. Ordered is equal to true, because we want to see that in order. The ordinal and levels, then we come in as levels. You guys seen the levels before, and then we put a combine. And what's our levels? We put a small, then we put a medium, and then we put a large. Alright, so now we see that in order. Now we check, and we check our factor fact dot length. And if you guys look in here, this is ordinal because it's got a small, medium, and large, because that's levels, and the levels small is less than medium, and the medium is less than large. So this is ordinal inside our language, and that's a factor. If you guys learning our language to and going ahead with machine learning, this is one of the very important subject inside our language. So when we get to the machine language, then when we visualize our data, then you guys know that this factor is very important, because you guys needs to divide your data, and then you guys needs to process the data, and then you guys gonna see this factor is gonna factor, which is the ordinal ones, or nominal ones, going to be very important. So you guys needs to practice this one, and you guys needs to learn this one. So that's how it works. It's the length. Whatever you guys put the variable, you put your variable here, and you guys needs to put your orders too, and then you guys needs to put your levels, whatever levels you guys want. So this is the ordinal, and the first one, the wild one, which is in the jungle, lion, tiger, monkey, tiger, whatever, that's LMT, that's nominals, because there is no order in that one. Alright, so you guys can check your summary as well. So summary, and the summary is our length. And if you guys look in here, 3 character, that's the length, and class and mode. So that's the summary of whatever we type here. And this is a 3 character, because that's a small, medium, and large. That's the 3 character. That's true. So that's how you guys that's a factor. And I'm going to repeat again, when we get to the machine learning part of our language, then you guys going to see that this factor is very useful. And if you guys want again to find out about read about the full documentation, you guys just put a help, and when you guys put a help, just put a factor. And when you guys put a factor, and you guys going to see that's documentation. The documentation a little bit confusing if you guys want to see, but cutting long story short, you guys need to be aware there is a level, and there is nominal, and there is ordinal. And the nominal ones, there is no order. Ordinal ones, there is order. And the order is small, medium, large, or you guys can put whatever in between, the short, or medium, large, or small, medium, large, whatever, you know, primary, secondary, and upper, lower, upper, whatever you guys see that's in order in real life. So that's ordinal. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you guys got any question or comment, leave it in the comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.